When getting your first car, you might spend a lot of time checking out different types, models, dealerships, and even colors for your potential ride. But if you're planning to borrow money for it, it's also crucial to explore financing options and follow the right steps to legally own the car. Taking a broader look at the car buying process will help you leave the dealership with your dream first car while keeping your finances in good shape. Welcome back to Financial Therapy. Before we explore our today's topic, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. The first thing to do when you're getting your first car is to figure out what you really need. Think about how you get around every day, what your lifestyle is like, and how much money you can spend. Do you need a small car for city driving or a bigger one for family trips and road adventures? Take a good look at your daily life, how you spend your time, and how much you can afford. This way, you'll know if a compact city car or a larger one for family outings is the better fit for you. Another crucial step in buying a new car is figuring out your budget. Be flexible with it, but always have a maximum price in mind and make sure you stick to it. Remember, your maximum price should cover all the extras like on-road costs, which is stuff like stamp duty, registration, CTP insurance, and dealer delivery. Don't forget about the ongoing costs of running and maintaining the car you want. Consider things like whether you want a manual or automatic, so that you know manuals are usually cheaper to buy and service. Also, think about petrol versus diesel. Petrol cars are generally cheaper to buy and service, even though diesel cars can be more fuel efficient. Size matters too, especially if you have a family. A two-door coupe might not be the best fit. You might need to look at a sedan or wagon, even though they can be a bit pricier. Think about the long-term costs like fuel. Diesel might be more fuel efficient, but it's often pricier than petrol, so the savings even out. Maintenance is a big deal too. Some cars, especially luxury European ones, can be more expensive to service. Consider what you'll use the car for. Is it for off-road adventures or just getting the kids to school? Do you prioritize engine power, fuel economy, safety, or compactness? Make a list of all your criteria and put them in order of importance. Try to stay practical and not let emotions sway your decision. This way, you'll be all set for a smart car buying choice. Now let's talk about whether you want a brand new car or a used one. If your preference is new, do your homework before hitting the dealership. Get to know the specs, prices, and what others are saying about the car you have your eye on. Being well prepared means the salesperson will be less able to take advantage of you. Watch out for unnecessary extras that pump up the price without giving you much in return. Read the fine print, especially on extended warranties, as some may tie you to getting your car serviced only by the dealer, potentially costing you more down the road. Don't shy away from negotiating. If you time it right and negotiate smartly, you might snag a significant discount. Keep in mind that dealers often have sales targets, so shopping towards the end of a quarter or sales month might get you a better deal. And here's a little tip. New doesn't always mean the latest model. Cars have a build date and a compliance plate indicating when they cleared customs. Sometimes cars shipped the previous year are just as good, but come with a lower price tag. Now, let's take a look at buying used cars. With used cars, research is even more crucial. Figure out the kind of car you want and what condition it should be in. Check the service history to see if it's been well maintained or if it's had recurring issues. A car with one owner and low kilometers is likely to give you smoother rides. Give the car a thorough inspection. Look for any signs of damage or attempts to cover it up. Check under the bonnet, make sure the engine is clean and the oil looks good. Verify the tread on the tires and make sure all the lights are working. If you have a friend who knows cars, bring them along for a second opinion. Whether you're buying from a private seller or a dealership, make sure the car comes with a roadworthy certificate and safe to drive. That way, you can be more confident about hitting the road with your new or new-to-you car. Taking a test drive is the best way to make sure a car meets your expectations. It's important to see if the inside feels roomy and comfy and to check how the car drives. The ride, steering, how fast it accelerates, how it brakes, if it's quiet, and how well you can see from inside. If you're testing a used car, it should start right away, and the engine shouldn't make any weird noises. Pay attention to how the suspension feels on bumpy roads. It should be quiet and smooth. If you hear groans, creaks, or the car feels a bit shaky or bouncy, there might be issues underneath. And don't forget to test the air conditioning, even if you are buying a car in winter. Make sure it's working like it should. A test drive is like a sneak peek into your potential driving future, so take your time and really get a feel for the car. If you're still keen on a car after taking it for a test drive, the next move is to have it checked by an independent mechanic. The seller should be okay with this. If they're not, take it as a red flag that there might be hidden issues with the car. If the inspection goes well and you've made up your mind to buy, inform the appropriate transport authorities about the purchase and make sure to arrange for car insurance. It is always a good idea to buy a car using your own funds, but if you don't have enough in your savings to pay for the car in cash, you can consider getting a loan to pay for the car. Make sure to crunch the numbers. How much can you comfortably allocate each month to your car payment? Consider not just the purchase price, but also additional costs like insurance, maintenance, and fuel. It's very important to make sure you've got all bases covered. Our first stop on this financing journey is often the dealership. They offer financing options, and it's convenient, but convenience can also be pricier. Pay attention to the interest rates and terms and don't hesitate to negotiate. Sometimes they have promotions or special deals that could sweeten the deal. Next up, let's hit the banks. Shop around for loan options from different banks. Check their interest rates, loan terms, and any additional fees. Make sure to check the rates, terms and conditions and use the repayment calculators online. All banks have detailed information on their websites. Credit unions are also a good option for financing. They often offer competitive rates and personalized service. If you're a member of a credit union, explore their financing options. It might be the shortcut to a great deal. You can also explore reputable online platforms that specialize in auto loans. They often streamline the process and might surprise you with competitive rates. Make sure to have a good understanding of interest rates and how they work. Know whether you're looking at a fixed or variable rate and understand how it impacts your monthly payments. You can check my other videos on this topic. Just like planning the duration of your road trip, consider the loan terms. Longer terms might mean lower monthly payments, but potentially more interest paid in the long run. Shorter terms could mean higher monthly payments, but less interest. Check for any hidden fees. Certain loans might come with application fees, prepayment penalties, or additional charges. Take a close look at the fine print to steer clear of any unexpected surprises. An important factor that impacts finance's decision on approving your loan is your credit score. Know your credit score first off. It's like the report card for your financial habits. The better it is, the more doors open for you. Check your score before venturing into the car buying adventure. You can use online tools or contact credit bureaus to get this vital piece of information. Consider credit scores as your financial report card. A good credit score acts as a key, unlocking opportunities for favorable loan deals. On the other hand, a lower score could result in higher interest rates or fewer options. Therefore, having a clear understanding of your credit standing is essential. Now let's talk about pre-approval. It's the golden ticket in the car buying world. Getting pre-approved for a loan is like securing your spot in line for the coolest roller coaster. It means a lender has given you a green light for a specific loan amount based on your creditworthiness and financial info. Pre-approval gives you an edge in negotiations. Sellers and dealerships see you as a serious buyer because you've already got the financing sorted. It's not just window shopping. You're ready to buy. Getting pre-approved is easier than you might think. Banks, credit unions, and even online lenders offer this service. You'll need to provide some basic financial information like your payslips, bank statements, and other verifications showing you have the capacity to pay the loan off, and they'll let you know how much loan you can snag. Armed with this info, you can shop with confidence. Just like there are different car models, there are various loan options. From traditional bank loans to credit union options and online lenders, each offer different type of products like secured to unsecured options, long and short-term loans. Explore what suits your financial roadmap best. Interest rate is an important piece in your decision-making. They can make a big difference in your overall cost. Also, consider the loan terms, the duration of your repayment. Longer terms might mean lower monthly payments, but potentially more interest paid over time. You've done the research, test-driven those dream wheels, and even got your financing roadmap sorted. Now, it's the thrilling moment. Closing the deal. Let's dive in. First things first, don that negotiation hat with confidence. You've got the knowledge and you're in control. Politely remind the seller of your budget and the research you've done. It's like playing the final round of a game you've mastered. You've got this. Now here's a pro tip. If you've got a pre-approval in your back pocket, reveal it. This is your golden ticket, signaling you're serious and ready to roll. It's like showing the winning card in a poker game. The table's in your favor. Don't shy away from a final walk around. Check for any last-minute imperfections, and if everything looks good, it's time to talk about the paperwork. Think of it as the last checklist before embarking on a road trip, ensuring everything is in order for a smooth ride. Be sure to review the terms one last time. Understand the final price, any additional fees, and the specifics of your warranty. It's like double-checking your route before setting out on a big adventure, ensuring a trouble-free journey ahead. Now, the paperwork marathon begins. Read every document carefully. It's like reading the user manual for your new gadget. You want to know what each term and condition means. If something seems unclear, don't hesitate to ask questions. And here's the final stretch, signing on the dotted line. Congrats, you're now officially the owner of your new or new-to-you car. It's like crossing the finish line of a marathon, all the effort and preparation culminating in this victorious moment. That's a wrap on our comprehensive guide to buying your first car. I hope this video has equipped you with the knowledge and confidence to make the right choice. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and leave any questions in the comments below. Safe driving, everyone!